Why do we keep attracting people who hurt us? Why do we fall in love with what breaks us? Why do the same painful patterns show up again and again? Carl Jung believed the answer is hidden in your shadow. The shadow is the part of you that you've rejected, the feelings you've suppressed, the needs you've denied, and it doesn't disappear. It appears in your relationships because what you won't face in yourself, you will meet in another. This is why love can feel like war, why attraction can feel like obsession, why connection can feel like pain. You think it's about the other person, but it's about the reflection. Every relationship is a mirror, and what you see is yourself, not the version you show the world, the version you hide. You fall for someone emotionally unavailable because a part of you is afraid of being seen. You stay with someone who doesn't choose you because a part of you doesn't choose yourself. You chase someone who runs because love feels familiar when it hurts. That's the shadow at work. Jung taught that what you repress doesn't vanish, it projects, and the most common place it projects is your partner. You think you love them, but you're loving the part of you they awaken, the part you've abandoned, the part you still hope someone will finally heal. And when they leave, the pain isn't just theirs. It's yours. It's the wound you never named, the fear you never faced, the child inside who still believes love must be earned. This is why heartbreak cuts so deep, because it tears the mask, it exposes the ache, and most people run from that moment. They blame, they repeat, they avoid. But Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. You'll keep dating the same person with a different name. You'll keep recreating the same story. You'll call it chemistry, you'll call it passion, you'll call it love, but it's trauma. It's reenactment. It's your shadow calling for attention. So what do? First, stop blaming them, not because they didn't hurt you, but because the healing doesn't live in their apology. It lives in your awareness. Ask, what did this relationship show me about myself? What parts of me were activated? What old wounds? Did it touch? Then go deeper. Where did I learn this pattern? Who taught me love meant abandonment? Who taught me attention had to be earned? And what did I start believing about myself because of that? Because beneath every pattern is a belief. I am not enough. I am too much. I am unlovable. I don't matter. I must perform. I must please. These beliefs shape how you love, how you attach, how you leave, how you stay. And until you rewrite them, you'll keep repeating them. That's shadow work in relationships. It's not about finding the right person. It's about becoming the person who no longer betrays themselves for love, the one who doesn't beg, the one who doesn't settle, the one who doesn't stay when it hurts. But that takes courage, because facing your shadow means feeling what you've been avoiding. Grief, anger, longing, guilt, shame. It means meeting the version of you that was never held, never chosen, never heard, and holding them finally. Jung believed this is the path to wholeness, not love that completes you, love that reflects you, not love that saves you, love that meets you, but you can't be met if you keep hiding. So take off the mask. Drop the performance, tell the truth. Yes, I've been afraid. Yes, I've chased. Yes, I've settled. Yes, I've confused pain for passion. But now I see the pattern. I see the part I played. I see the belief beneath the behavior. And now I choose something else. Not because I hate who I was, but because I love who I'm becoming. This is how shadow work heals relationships. It doesn't fix the past. It frees you from repeating it. It brings back your power, your boundaries, your worth. It helps you stop choosing people who reflect your wound and start choosing people who reflect your healing. That's when everything changes. You no longer fear being alone because you're finally with yourself. You no longer chase because you're no longer running. You no longer lose yourself in love because you've come home to who you are. So if you've loved someone who hurt you, if you've stayed too long, if you've confused intensity for intimacy, you're not broken. You're waking up, And the pain isn't punishment, it's an invitation to face your shadow, to rewrite the story, to love from truth, not trauma. Because when you heal the part of you that thinks love has to hurt, you stop, accepting love that does, and in that moment, you begin again, with eyes open, with heart whole, with self intact. That's not just healing, that's transformation, and it begins with you.